Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am your host, Tahoe Anime. It's good to see you again. Alright. Looks like everything's working. Mic is working. Spotify went down. Double check on the stream real quick. Okay, audio sounds good too. Do a little mic change, so we're gonna go ahead and put our max points in for our treasure today. Our challenge. Ooh, I think the mic sounds even better. I think I was using it incorrectly. I always forget not all mics are omnidirectional. So you always have to make sure that if you have a filter on your microphone, that you take it off and look at your mic. And anywhere that there's like a bar or something like that, don't focus your voice into those parts, because that's not where it's going to capture the sound. You want wherever the mesh is facing the most. You want that facing towards your voice, towards where the sound is coming in. I always forget that. I always look at these microphones with the squishy filters on them, and I'm like, oh yeah, you just speak anywhere into it. And it's like, nope, it's not the way that works. It is not omnidirectional. It is very specific. At least it can be very specific. But it's a Friday. We're getting ready to do some work on updating some more of our graphics for our social media posts and stuff like that. Because in a couple, talked about doing this next week, but next week is the last week before the kids go back to school. So I'm thinking the week after that is when we'll start working on book 3 stuff, I think, because then the kids will be back at school. Good morning, Sonny. How are you? Hello, sir. Thank you for putting your points in to our challenge, our community challenge. We're almost at 60% for our goal. Dang, I'm just cruising right along. It says we have 6 days left, but I know I can extend that. I have the powers to do so, but that's pretty good. 60%, only have 40% left. It's gonna take us another minute to get done, but good. Just running errands for work. Ooh, fun. What type of errands are you running? You have to go pick up materials. What you doing? Welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. While I've got you here, we're just setting up and starting for the day. Let's check out my weekly post that I put up this week. If you follow me on any of my other social media stuff, this usually has music for it, but I can't play that music because it's generally copywritten music. But because I use like Instagram and stuff like that, they have like 60 seconds that you can use from just about any song. But I am going to pop it up on the main screen here, and you guys can check it out and see what I've been up to for the past week. We'll actually, it's this one. We'll start it over. We can go straight from the beginning. Ooh, payroll, fun. Had to go drop it off to the accountant. Yeah, that makes sense. I remember having to, when I worked at GameStop, having to go to the bank and drop off the monies. That was always fun. By fun, I meant not fun. I gotta remember to do this on Fridays. I want to run my little video here so people can see what the weekly stuff I've been up to and the videos I've been posting on my socials. So if you are interested in following, I do most of my updates on Instagram, which my handle is down in the next to my character in the left-hand screen. Otherwise, I do have accounts on Threads and YouTube and ooh, look at that. Viewers on Steamboat.com. Look at that. Ban. Goodbye. We don't do bots here. That's not okay. But anyways, back to the social media stuff. I do post it on Blue Sky and TikTok as well. If you really you want to see more of my cats and my puppers here, definitely check out the TikToks. I'm trying to do a couple different things. Like the TikTok is just mostly the animals. Just because I wanted to see if those types of videos do better there, and they definitely have. And then I'll sprinkle in some of my book stuff every once in a while. But yeah, mostly all book stuff is on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube, those types of places. So go check it out. If you want to get a little bit more detailed besides what I tell you here on the stream, I have descriptions and stuff that I put onto those videos, so you get a little bit more details on what I've been up to and how things are going. So, but we've got almost time for kids to go back to school here, so I will be back to my lonesome self again. All by myself. Nobody here. It'd be perfect time to go back to working on my books, so. My daughter's behind me giving me shit right now. I'm gonna miss this. Alright, let's go back to our main screen here. Okay, so the other thing we're gonna do, I talked about it a little bit on Wednesday. I did a very poor job of talking about it, but so top right hand corner of the stream is my video for now. It's rolling right now. We just did a little preview of it, nice and big on the main screen. But I'm also going to put back up, ta-da, another book that we're promoting from one of my admin from my gaming group, from my Dungeon Protocols gaming group. His daughter wrote a book, and it's available online now. So if this looks like a cool book. I don't have the back of it. Go check it out. You can search for it on Amazon. It's there. It's I think it's for $11 is the paperback version. I had it up on the last stream. I forgot to bring it up this time, but it is available and published on Amazon, so you can go check it out. But that's our promo for a few streams here is our friend's book. Is our friend's daughter's book. That's better. It's kind of hard to explain. But we'll put it up there. So if you are an author or would like to possibly have your book up here for promotion as well, feel free to reach out to me on any of my social medias. You can direct message me through Instagram or just at me anywhere, and I'll check it out and see. If this kind of goes places and people are more interested, then we'll end up having to put together like a form that people can fill out to submit theirs. But for now, we'll just start here. And if you are interested in promoting your book, please let me know. We'll run it on stream for either the week or a couple days, depending on what's going on, and go from there. So, but yeah. All right. So where we left off on Wednesday. So Wednesday, we weren't working on, this is just my main file that I have open. Let's go over to Canva real quick. On Wednesday, we were working on this. So for the 500 Little Things podcast, yeah, here we go. What duration? There it is. Making a new title screen to have when we start the podcast and stuff like that. Trying to get a little bit more fancy with the streams and stuff like that for the podcast. So this is what we had come up with on Wednesday. Little sparkles, little live. Podcast is circling in the right-hand side. I fixed the timing so that this podcast thing in the right-hand side actually makes a full rotation before it starts over again. So we can actually sample that real quick. So here we go. Little sparkles. Names come in. Does the sparkles again. Cool little animation trick. This goes out. Full rotation on that. And then we're back into it again. So that's going to be the opening screen now for the podcast. Fun little animation thing that we did here. And then off stream, since I had a bunch of work I needed to get done to get that ready, I actually made an ending version as well. And it looks kind of funny because there's two sets of arms and stuff here. But there's a reason for that. And we'll duplicate this out so you guys can see it run through. We'll play, we'll change it up. This is a subscribe, and they get a little animation where they say thank you. Yay! So that'll be our ending screen for the podcast as well. So that's what we did this week. Worked on those. Started on Wednesday, got our post up on Thursday, and then worked on this. Little fancy. I think the next thing I want to do is I want to get a really cool transition that right now I'm just using like the move transitions, similar to what we just did where we did this. That's a move transition. This is a normal transition. Trying to figure out how to transition from scene to scene and make it look kind of cool and fun. So that's what we did there. Also updated this one. It's got the little dots in the background, changed out the little scallops on the edge, made it nice and smooth. That was a thing that happened yesterday. So yeah. Oh, the other thing, I did a lot of stuff off stream. I should have done a bunch of this on stream, but updated our stream schedule here as well. So same thing, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I changed it to art and book stream because we're getting ready to do book streams here pretty soon. So just changed what's written for those, and then changed our Sunday to a yellow because that's our live podcast day, and that's different than our art stream. So just trying to visually make things different or separate so that you can definitely tell that there's a difference between them. And this is a simple broken down version for a cutout I needed for the stream actually. So yeah, did that. What else did we do? Oh yeah, we updated. This is where we're going to work on some stuff today. So changed this one to where we did art/book stream just for today's stream. Just made that quick change, but we are going to rework this one today because we're going to get ready to start working on book 3. So we need to build some promo graphics for hopefully getting people in the stream to watch book 3 being built. So, or at least that's the idea currently. So let's see, what else? Was there anything else we needed to do? Okay, so no, that's good. This is our shrink plastics that we worked on. That was part of our post. The next week's post. We did update this promo. Figured out. So did an interesting thing where this is a PNG, right? Where we can export this from Canva as a PNG. The problem is when we go to download PNG, it kind of limits our file size here. 1080 by 1350. That's not bad, right? That works. But we can't change the size. We can't increase the quality for it, which is okay. So it's a little blurry. It's not too bad, but it's a little bit blurry. But what I found was there's a workaround where if you save it as a PDF print, it actually saves the settings almost like it's a max settings. And it's super crisp when you download it like this, and then you just take your normal PDF program that you open up PDFs with, and you just export that as a PNG, and the quality is much better. So there's a little workaround for anybody who's working with graphics through Canva and hasn't upgraded to the premium version. If you download it as a PDF print and then export it as a PNG, you get way better quality out of it. Like, it's super, super crisp comparatively. But yeah, there you go. There's your tip of the month. We are not a sponsored stream. If Canva would like to sponsor these streams, I would be more than happy to take that sponsorship. Technically, we're running ads for it right now anyways, because we use it constantly on stream. So surprisingly, it's a very versatile program. Like, I know it's basic and kind of stripped down, but you, even in a stripped down version of something, you can manipulate things to be, depending on how good you are at designing things like that, you can really push the limits of the programs and make stuff look good if you know kind of what you're doing. Not me. Like, I only kind of know what I'm doing. I don't know a lot. If Inverness was here, she's the top dog on that. She knows exactly what she's doing. So I'm just pretending. Okay, so extra yappy today. I know. Let's work on changing this out, because we want to get ready to promote the production of book 2. So I think what we want to do, I think we want to change the background. I do have this 50-50 background we can do. Let's try it with the blue real quick. It really makes our purple disappear. I don't know if that's a great idea. I don't think we're quite... So this is the thing. If I start to do the streams with the... for book 3, we start to build it, there's going to be a lot of spoilers, essentially. So, gonna give away the next color, probably gonna give away, gonna have to work on the cover and stuff like that. So there might be a lot of reveals in the streams coming up in not next week, but the week afterwards, once we start working on book 3. So just FYI, there may be spoilers on the horizon. But part of me don't want to spoil anything too soon. So like I don't know if I want to change. So blue is the color of the current book number 2. Orange was the color of book number 1, which is this one. That's why this kind of worked out. Not to mention it works really good against this purple. Might change that. What would be a better color? No, definitely not orange, definitely not yellow. Let's get gray. We've already got red on there. It does make that stand out a little bit better though. Do a light blue? No. Green, that looks too Christmassy. Pink. What a black. Nah. Too dark. Okay, so that's what we had before. This is the hard part because you got to figure out what. We've got all these other colors here for backgrounds. So we're using the purple for the top half and the bottom half because that's where like Instagram cuts it, is in this square shape on their discovery tab. So if you haven't seen any of these streams or anything where I've talked about some of this, on Canva they have this 4:5 Instagram post is a 4:5 ratio image, right? Which is great, but Instagram also does two things. So if you go to somebody's page, they're going to show you this full graphic, right? Because it's going to be in this rectangular shape. But when you publish something as a post or even as a reel in the discovery tab, which people do and don't use, I realize. The discovery tab is a little magnifying glass in the bottom of the page. It actually, there are two formats that happen on that discovery page, square and rectangle. And when I mean rectangle, I mean not this type of rectangle, because reels are their own rectangle. So let's bring up this week's post. You can see how long this is, right? This is way taller than this one is. This one's short and squatty, a rectangle. This one's a long and tall. So if you notice, like my post here for reels, I also centered for my first slide here a square in the middle, because if my reel gets cropped into a square for that discovery tab, I want this stuff centralized so that people can see it and it's interesting to pick up and look at. Just a little thing that I picked up on. Same thing with image posts. There's just if yours gets chosen to be in the square format, it's going to be, it's going to focus on the discovery tab in that square. So you probably should design for things to be in a square shape, but you also have these extra little tabs, top and bottom. If you want more information, then people, when they tap on the photo and it makes it bigger, then more information pops up, more visual stuff pops up. But just a little things that I've noticed. I don't know if anybody else really picks up on that or not, but just kind of trying to see if I can mess with some of the formatting that happens on Instagram and other places. Basically, everything that I design right now is for Instagram, and then it gets ported out to all the other places, YouTube and TikTok, all the places. So, but thinking about those things, this is my standard post for our weekly streams here. So we got to pick a background. Got all these colors, and I can make more colors if I want. I haven't used the Pooh Brown one. I haven't really found a spot for that one to be used yet, but I use all the other colors for each of the weekly posts. So like this one is a bright kind of like orangish reddish color. This one is purple. This one is like pink, green, blue. There's going to be a white one. It's kind of the rotation right now. Kind of the idea, but that's what each of these are kind of getting used for. But I need to change up. Might want to change the background here. I think purple would be too much purple on purple. I don't think that would. That would be okay. I think would be okay. The green would be okay. It still gives that holiday vibe. And the hard part about green is anytime you mix red and green together, people are automatically just going to feel that holiday Christmas vibe, just intrinsically. Here, at least here in the United States. Other places, probably not so much. Okay, so the question is, we're going to change that. We can adjust the colors too. We can also make a super bright blue one. Definitely more purpley. Make a light blue. Well, the light blue is not too bad either. Let's see. We add more white to it. That wouldn't be too bad. That might work. It still makes the purple here pop out, because we definitely want the focus to be on where people need to go to watch the streams. And then we can work on some of the graphic stuff in the middle here. So let's not do that. Let's duplicate the page, because we're going to mess with it a little bit. Get rid of him. Let's see, it's these two. Let's group those up, group these up. Thinking something. I had an idea. Let's see if I can pull it off. Duplicate this. We need to make it smaller. Can I make that smaller without having to? There we go. I can at least see it. Right. Wait, can I not rotate this? Oh, interesting. This does not give me the ability to rotate. So like these ones, they give you, see how this little button pops up here that says you can rotate? This one gives me the ability to move something, but not rotate it. Okay, so we might have to do some fanciness. Try to be fancy about it. Okay, let's group those. Yeah, so that's what we gotta do. Gotta be fancy. So I'm thinking, go here. And this is where we may have to go into Illustrator and make a new little character here. Because I'm thinking I want him to be surprised. I don't think this would work. So that's what we had before. But he's looking at the wrong spot. So, do we have one that's better? This one's looking down to the right. This one's kind of looking forward down, looking at us. I don't think we have... Okay, so we're gonna have to make one, I think. Which is fine. That's what we have it there for. Which is perfect. We'll go back over to Illustrator. Hello, Illustrator. We are going to look for... Let's see, do we want just a pair of eyes? What did we have on there? He's doing the O. Where is that? It's gotta be in this file, right? Oh, there it is. Okay. Mouth. We can do... Oh, there's the sideways looking eyes. Do I have one? I just didn't realize it. I just haven't uploaded it yet. Sideways, sideways, sideways. I wonder if I did one for something else that was special that's not in my faces folder. Oh no, there is one. Did I just miss it? Might have just missed it. Let's look over here and see if I can find it real quick. Oh, maybe I just didn't upload it. Oh no, there it is. I still think I might want to change that depending. Yeah, I think we're going to make a custom one for that. So we've got this. We don't want these hands, we want these ones. But I think what we're going to do... Yeah, I think we're going to duplicate this. Duplicate. Sorry, Vern, we're adding more layers to the file. My bad. And I think we're going to take this hand. Part of it's going to get covered up, but I may need to extend this. I don't know, daughter. Do you need anything? Change the eyes just a little bit too. Hey, there's a knock at the door. Wow. Daughter just got shut that person up. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream. You're live.
Let's go.
Let's go. Huh?
What are you working on?
We're working on Switch. We're working on some new promo stuff. We're gonna start working on book 3 on stream pretty soon.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Probably the week the kids go back to school is when I'll probably start working on it.
Fair.
So, but yeah.
This is so exciting.
Yes. We're doing the thing.
So Sean and I are doing the things. We don't even know where we're going. So.
I know you guys are gonna go have some fun.
Oh, at 10? What time is it? Oh, we'll make it there in time. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are fine. Have fun. I don't know if Jeff is gonna contact you guys or not, or 'cause he's at the doctor's office right now. But he was like, I don't want to hang out with mom all day, so I don't.
Yeah,
if he
he can.
texted you or
You
not,
know he's free to text me and I can.
he knows everything. He could text and call whoever he wants. I don't know if he has or not, or okay.
I'll text him and tell him that if he wants me to come pick him up.
Don't do that. Let him. He's a big boy now. He can he can figure it out. So.
The big boy with the car.
He does not have the car, but he's a big boy.
I know.
But we'll get it fixed and he'll be off on the road again.
Yeah, on the road again.
Have fun, you two.
Bye, Chad.
Good luck on your box.
Thank you.
There we go. Guest appearance. Yay. Always fun to have family come over. Our very own Regina. I guess I should call her by her online name, but I don't remember what it is. I think I have. Oh, let's see. No, it's not going to tell me. Poop nuggets. I'm not going to go search for it right now. All right. What were we doing again? Oh, that's right. I was going to do text box. I want the number 3. Here we go. Question is, do we want... I might have to make 2 sets of graphics for this. So like we can debut this one, not this coming week. This would be the week of the actual streams with the book. And then we still have to make a promo for announcing that's coming. So yeah, I'm thinking I might want to stand up. I kind of like this though a little bit. I'm like 50-50. Make him a little bit taller here. Yeah, kind of like that. But I'm not sure. Oops. Press the button too many times. Let's export this out real quick from Illustrator. We'll throw it in here. We'll see what it looks like. If it even works or not. Export. Ooh, I don't even know what that other one was called. Where is it? So that's the O. That's right. O face. O. Wait. Okay. I should actually take a picture of the screen so you guys can see all of the madness that is my... So you can see on Illustrator here all of these 72 layers here, right? But you don't really get a scope of what that looks like. Let me give you a little quick screenshot here. You can see what I'm looking at when I'm going through these. I would say there's a method to my madness, but it's just more madness than method. Let's... Bed. There we go. You get to see this is only like half of what I'm looking at when I'm looking for files to double check. Like I save each individual one out as its own thing and then put them into a file. Hello, Ghost Guy. Good morning. So this is the madness. Not a lot of method, but definitely madness here. Those are all the little drawings and stuff like that that I put together. Anyways, so we take that. We've got that one saved. Back over to Canva. We're going to upload the new one. We're going to test it out to see if I like that one better over the one that I've got on there right now. Bam. How goes it, sir? Happy Friday. Oh, I kind of like the one where he's kind of pointing. I will need to fix this part where his little hand is sticking out here, though. Might be able to cover it up if I cut it off. No, still needs a fix. A little bit of a fix. Okay, I think that's gonna work. I think I kind of like that a little bit better. But we definitely need to fix or add a little bit of appease to here. So part of my design stuff is just not reaching because he's got short stubby little arms. But when I have to do like reaching stuff, I have to add little pieces to it to make it work. So we want to go down here somewhere. Something like that. It works. It can be rough. That's fine. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's just illustration. So, okay, put it way up there. So let's take it. Get rid of that. Get rid of that layer. We don't need 73 layers. We need 72. Okay, now we can actually see what we're doing here. Okay, so we want to add a little bit of a curve here. We also want to add a little bit of a curve there, but we're going to need to change it a little bit. Yeah, something like that. We'll get it all matched up perfectly here in a second. Wrong direction. Oh, I changed the settings on my mouse, so it takes forever to scroll. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's that one we need to move. Not that one, it's this one. Okay. Okay, we've just extended that a little bit, but it definitely looks a little wonky. There we go. That's better. Yeah, how's your guys' Friday going? I know, Sonny, you're out on errand duty, running around for the shop, but what are you up to, Ghost Guy? You just hanging out for the day? This furry friend needs your tokens to get a treat. With only 5 days, Sora wants you to help give up your tokens so the furry friend can have a treat. Look at that. That is an AI response if I've ever heard one. Only you can give up your buttons tokens towards our furry friend and give Sora the treat she deserves. So tune into the stream. Come by. Gain points by watching the stream. Donate those points towards a puppers in need. Today. Not tomorrow. Today. There you go. Did that help at all? Do I need Enya in here to sing the song? You guys were looking at the wrong thing while I was manipulating that. I'm still not doing good about that. Okay, so what we did, we added this little piece here. So we extended the arm to get rid of that ickiness here. So we just added a little piece for now. So like the base form of the hands and stuff like that can be used for a lot of stuff, and as long as they stay within the contents or the container of the body, they should work just fine. When they cross across something like his triangle here in the middle, or go like too far out, like if I put this one way far out, then I have to make extensions for it just to make it work, but it works out. I got bee emotes. This one should summon Alex. Alex, you have been summoned. Okay, let's save that. Let's see. Go back to Canva real quick, look at that. I might want to move his hand, depending. Let's try this. Let's export this as... that one was called point. We're just going to replace that one. Fine. Over to Illus. Back over to Canva. We'll pull that one into the mix. I think we can get rid of the one where he's not pointing. I think we've determined that we like or that I like the one where he's kind of pointing. So now I can make him a little bit smaller. There we go. Now our hand goes off and is cropped correctly. It's not bad. I wonder if we want to not do that. Maybe do something more... Yeah, maybe something more like that. Oh, that's fun. A little face out of 4... What are those emotes? 4 emotes. That's a clever idea too. I like that. Man, if you're in a big chat though, you gotta be quick to be able to get those on there. That would be a hard one. Let's do... I keep forgetting I gotta switch back off of Canva to... What I just did is I just moved this hand over here and turned it a little bit. I want to maybe try this. I was thinking about messing with the eyes a little bit too. Duplicate. Another layer first for Inverness. I'm just gonna call these Inverness layers. These are her layers now. No, I think it needs to be a little bit different. Almost needs to be completely no orange in there at all. Give that kind of extreme looking. Okay, so now he's really looking left. He's looking left really hard. So. Oh, that one, it definitely is looking, so that's, okay, yeah, it does make a difference. He's definitely looking left on that one. I think that might be better. So either, depending on how the hand movement works, or if this works better, this might be... Alright, stream. Wow, already an hour has gone by. Crazy. We are about 30 seconds from our first ad break, which we will have 3 minutes of ads that will pop up on the screen for those who are not subscribed to the channel. During that time, I will actually pause what I'm doing, so I'm actually going to cancel this for the moment. We're going to pause right here. And then once we get done with that ad break, then we'll come back and keep working on stuff. But it gives you a chance to go grab a snack, go to the bathroom, grab something to drink, any of those little things in between. Throw a stapler at your coworker, whatever it is you feel like you need to be able to do. Finish your run to the bank like Sunny is doing. Any of those things for those 3 minutes of ads, but. And then we'll come back and we'll keep working on different stuff. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. The other part of this is if you are subscribed to the channel, then you won't get those ads and you'll get to have a little time just with you and me. If I go grab something or whatever, then I'll do that in that 3 minutes as well. But I generally like check out chat and talk with people, answer questions during that as well. So. Kind of a little one-on-one time during that moment, during those 3 minutes. It goes pretty quick, like 3 minutes is quick, but there we go. We are in the ad break, so welcome subscribers. Okay. While those are running real quick, I'm gonna go grab a drink and then I'll be right back. Sent you a pic of a starter pack I just got. Starter pack of... I'm assuming that's on Discord. Discordo. Ooh, very pretty. Look at that. Magic the Gathering starter pack. Very nice. I like a Picasso. You're getting a thumbs up from me. There you go. I approve of this purchase. I saw Final Fantasy VII and it was like, I feel like those have been hard to get too, so that you were able to get a box is pretty impressive. Did you just get that, or was that like in the past couple days? You didn't say anything on Wednesday. Yesterday in the mail. Oh, okay, you bought it online. Yeah. I was gonna say, because Walmart was sold out. Ichabus was saying that too, because he wanted some packs, but he couldn't find them anywhere. I was told about it on Wednesday afternoon. That's pretty fast that you ordered it and got it by Friday. That's really quick. I ordered it from a card shop online. That makes sense. It's kind of hard. I don't know. Card shops, especially the online ones. I don't know. I'm a little iffy about some of them nowadays. It was, I forget, it was a month or 2 months ago. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. We're here. I'm doing our thing. Let me double check the iPad, make sure those are all completed. Yep, we are back. The card shops, dang it. Card shops are a little bit hard with the stuff that they've been doing with scanning the inside of packs and stuff like that. There seems to be some weird... Not all card shops are like that or doing that, but I don't know. When my daughter keeps asking me like, "Oh, I found this box online, I want to buy it," I'm like, to be honest with you, I tell her, don't. If it's not from the official like Pokemon website or whatever like that, I don't know if I would buy it from anyone else, just because people are either opening them and then trying to reseal them and sell them, or there's some funkiness with the card shops and stuff, especially online, that I'm just like, it's kind of a risk, kind of a gamble. Even going to the convention that we went to last weekend, none of them were like bigger retailers, bigger shops. They were all looked like individual smaller shops, independent guys and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with that, but it's just harder to tell and be able to make sure what you're getting is what you're supposed to be getting nowadays. So, but hopefully you got it from a reputable shop online and they didn't mess with it. I know those Final Fantasy ones were really sought after. So, whatever you do, don't tell Ichabus. He might come to your house and steal them from you. Who knows? He might give you double for them. I don't know. Let's try. We did that. As we're back from break, we can actually finally save that. Switch back over to Canva. I wonder if I can set up a... No, I guess... Oh, no, maybe I could. I was just thinking that there's a stream bot. If it could detect when I swap from one scene to another, or not one scene, but one source to another, if it could, oh no, that's a manual swap on OBS. Yeah, okay, no. I just have to keep doing it manually, it's fine. We're looking into Streambot lately for some OBS stuff. Like for the ads, instead of having to manually activate my little ad break banner at the top, if I have Streambot in the chat, it can actually see when that notification pops up by itself, and then it can activate one of my sources on OBS. So oh, I have a sneaky clever idea too. Dang it, just thought of it. I definitely like this much better, for sure. I got it from a website called Trading Card Market. Interesting. I haven't heard of that one. I have a clever idea for this. I'll have to do some shenanigans. Which is fine. So with Canva, we can actually crop each of our PNGs, which are clear. So like I can kind of match this one. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, let's just add a little circle. We're going to make it the same color as him. I've done this on several other images as well before. So we have his hand separated. We put the circle between the hand and the body. And now we have him holding on to this banner while he's pointing at the other one. Just a fun little thing you can do with if you have your stuff separated. Yeah, I thought I should jump on it in case scalpers tried to take them all, but downside is I had to pay $8 extra, $6 for shipping, and then $2 over the Walmart price. Dude, that's probably way better than the $200 you would have had to spend from a scalper. So when we went to the convention last week, their markup on I think it was the black and white sets for Pokemon were at least $100. So like that's minimal comparatively to what you probably could have paid, for sure. I think that was reasonable. Where's my microphone? I think we're coming in a little hot sometimes. Headset mic, no, we want standing mic. So we got a 200%. Let's go down to 175 for now. Try that. Make sure I'm not flatlining out into the red. Agreed. Yeah, it's. I think you got a fair price. I think you're good. Some of that stuff is just nutto. Like people are just going crazy for stuff. Like you said, scalpers are, I don't even want to think about it. Those scalpers are terrible. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. So this is where we started. We actually started, let's go back. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, so it is super bright. Reset adjustments. Bam. Okay, so that's where we started. This is our new one. Because we're getting ready to work on book 3. Look at that. Yeah, I like that. And then when we do 4, we can do 4, and then actually this might be fun because they can start filling up around the circle on the outside. We'll see. Do all the different books, all the different themes and stories. Yeah. Let's see. Are there any other adjustments that I want to make to this? We definitely have a visual difference because we have the orange. Now we're going to be on the blue here. Oh, I know what we should do. I know what we should do. We should find a coming soon sign. Yeah. See if they have anything cool that we can put over here and just kind of put on the corner of this guy. It's kind of like clip art, right? Dropping soon. It's not dropping soon. Coming soon. That's interesting. Coming soon. But it's animated. And it's got music, which we don't really need. I do have my own banner I can put on it. Yeah, somebody stole it. That's mine. Somebody took it and used it. That's funny. Okay, now we gotta find it and see. Well, they made it a little bit different. Okay, so I've got... This one's mine. The other one I made... I thought I made one a little bit longer like that. Let's see, where... Do I have another one on here? I don't know if they'll look at something real quick. Where would that be? That would be in Stitch Tales. Here are the banners. No, I don't think they did. So I did post these on... this is interesting that they have this here. I did post this on my DeviantArt page. Let me double check, make sure I did post it there. Pretty sure. Let's go here. We'll bring it up so you guys can see. Yeah. Let's go gallery. Yeah, okay, yeah, there it is right there. So they definitely, this is available for anybody that, if you're looking for a little banner, I know it's not like perfectly shape size, but You can use this on your own pages for Canva. It's free to download and use. So that's why I was thinking that they had stolen it. I was just like, I do have that available for people to just snag for if they want, but it is slightly different. Just slightly. Not to mention I can see where the errors are that they made. Again, you can see like their little edges don't match. I would never make that mistake. Okay, let's go back over here, get rid of that because that was blech. Look for a different coming soon sign. It's funny, so many of these are on here and they're on the pro version. Like there are no free versions of something as simple as coming soon. I guess people use this for product and displays and stuff often, so. I did have an idea at one point of opening up commissions on stream for Canva graphics if people would be interested in, like, this is a pro, like I could make that in Illustrator like super quick and just have it available for free on my DeviantArt. So basically just like make graphics, put them up for free on people's commission kind of thing. Simple stuff like this, right? Like something that would take me an hour max if it's complicated. 30 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is. And just have people watch the stream to pay for it or whatever like that, or help out with the freeness of the graphic itself. But it's an idea. I don't know if we'll do it at some point, but never know. Let's see. Am I still maxing out? No. Okay, yeah, I'm so clear. If starting soon, coming soon. The wacky coming soon. A lot of stuff you can build on your own here in Canva as well. Like even this one, you can build almost all of that if you wanted to. Wouldn't be exact, but soon. Yeah, I really don't have any good free. Okay, so the other idea we can do is we can look up banners and see what free banners are available. Like that's, I don't know why you would want that. That's a shape already on here. This is kind of like one that I made. It's a quarter piece. Like I said, I have two of my own that I've made that I could use. I could do something like that. Our own coming soon on there. Oh, we can also change the colors too. That's cool. That's an option. Other types of banners here. Simple, flex, techno. Oh, those are gradients. That's cool. Tarps. Let me know if I am a little quiet on the microphone. I did turn it down a little bit. I might turn it back up a little bit. Let's go up to 85. A lot of times when I turn my head to look at my second monitor, so I've got my microphone kind of centralized between my two monitors. But if I'm looking at OBS on my second monitor, like my voice is going directly at the microphone. But if I'm looking at my main screen, I'm like a little bit off centered from there, so I want to be able to see the designs and stuff that I'm working on. So okay, so it was like a digital one, digital camo. That's kind of cool. Not what we need for this one. There's a square green one. Ooh, and you can change the 3 colors. So what happens when we change this? Changes the whole thing? Yeah. Okay. The first color was best. It's bright orange. Okay. Got this one too. Also have the option for my own. Got this one as an option. I also have more of a banner style one. Don't think I want to use that one. Okay, let's get our words on here. Coming soon. With an exclamation point. I wanted to make sure I spelled it correctly. Let's make that bold. Let's make that white. Oh, that's right, and we can bend it too. Aha! X curve. I forgot I can actually match the curves too. That's the thing, is if you can't find a graphic for like coming soon, like we couldn't really find a coming soon graphic that wasn't something you had to pay for, just start breaking down the pieces individually. So be like, oh, well, I need a banner, and then find the banner, and then put your own words on it, and then do like I'm doing right now, bend them and get it set how you want it to be set, kind of thing. Lots of options with this program. What is danger and water? Oh, thank you for asking, Vern. Actually, Mr. Tyrell Thunderknocked, our admin here in Dungeon Protocols, his daughter wrote and published her first book, and we are promoting it on stream for her. So that's what that is. Danger and water. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, a young author getting her debut out there. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. It is available on Amazon. You just have to search for the name of it, or the Evelyn Rain up there at the top. That is I believe that is her pen name that she's going by. That is not her real name. So try not to. He asked me, he said, no real names. And I was just like, okay, I understand. I will not mention any of those things. Or I'll try not to mention any of those things. I think I like that other one better. But yeah, definitely worth checking out for sure. I think it is our first promo for an author that is not me on this channel, which I'm hoping to be able to get some more to come in, and we can use that space to promote some cool books, or books that we think are pretty cool, and go from there. Help support all sorts of independent authors. Even if Renegade came in and with her books and was just like, yeah, I'd like to promote my books, I'd be like, yeah, send me image, and might even like have a little copy we can, if they can give it to me to read off too. That would be cool. Right now, I'm just winging it. This is my first messing with this, so we're just kind of off the cuff promoting another book. So I know there's a way, and I should figure out how to do this. The command, right? So right now on the stream, I just have hashtags for stuff. Hashtag ArtStream, VTuber, illustration, picture book. Those are just, but I know you can do exclamation point and then command, and it will bring up information for you guys. So you guys can then look up stuff. I don't know how to set that up yet though. It's definitely something I want to work on, but I don't even know where to, I don't even know in the settings where that would be. Hashtag lurk is my favorite. Okay, what would that do on the stream though? Like, what does that activate when you do hashtag lurk? Or not hashtag, exclamation lurk. Blip. Mactix lurk. Is that what it does? It just brings up, that's my lurk emote. It lets the streamer know you're AFK basically. Gotcha. Or listening without watching. Gotcha. But does it actually prompt a command to do something? Or are you just letting them know? Because I know like Sage has it set up on his that you can do exclamation either Tahoe or whatever, and it will bring up a link to my website. I think it picks up channel points for you. Oh. Or have it pulled up but not active. I don't know about that. I wonder if that's a streamer bot thing. Oh heck, I've been doing it wrong. Yeah, you get points just for being in chat. Like, as long as you have the stream up somewhere, you get points. You don't pick up the bonus points, because those you have to press. Unless the lurk command allows it to pick up those bonus ones. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, the bonus points. Because they are their own separate button that pops up on the screen. Oh, show. That's where we started. It's got the coming soon. No, Sage kept talking about it and I was like, okay, I gotta look into that, but I don't know where that would be in the settings. I'm assuming you can do it as an affiliate. I don't think you have to be a partner for that. It's a stream bot. Okay, that's what I thought. That's the next thing. Are you just calling me old? Damn you. No, so like Mr. Jerf and I and my son, he's been talking about it. I think he's got his set up now on his. No, that's a command. It tells how long you've been following the channel. Okay. So I wonder if there's a bunch of commands that are just hot baked into the streamer bot. And then you can probably create your own custom ones then too. Most likely. Okay, that's what I thought. That's definitely something I might want to look into for next week's streams. I might have to mess with that on stream for sure. So if you didn't hear Vern, so going to start working on, we'd already talked about this a little bit, start working on book 3 on stream. But I was going to do it, I was thinking about doing it next week, but then I remembered next week is the last week before my kids start school. So it's probably going to be a little hectic with running around, getting their stuff, going to their school, things like that. So the first week of school, I think, which is the following week after next week, I think that's the week we're going to start working on book 3 stuff. So we have a whole week to work on promo and getting things out there and hopefully getting some more people in here. So I'll have to copy pasta if you do. It tells you, oh yeah, mostly. Where do bad rainbows go? I don't know. Where do bad rainbows go? We're back on jokes again. It's Friday joke day. We did get the car taken in. They go to Prism. Haha. Yep, Sunny's doing a thing again. Okay, can't do that. Don't worry, it's a light sentence. Dad jokes. Oh yeah, you can adjust the edit here. Interesting. Oh yeah, you can do the hue saturation here. Ooh, fun. Look at all them colors. Guess we gotta pick something. Can't do blue because blue is too close to what we already have. Orange would be a good opposite-ish color. We can make it less saturated. We can make it super bright. Super bright. Super dark. Okay, let's make this. Sometimes I like to make it smaller to see if it stands out enough or not. We can also do something like this to give it a little pop off of the page. I don't want to make it too big though. I might want to do something with that. Okay, so we did the curve there. We can add the shadow. There we go. Let's offset it just a little bit more. Give it a little bit of a blur. Not too bad. Now let's back up. But to remember, it's going to be like super, super tiny when it's on like a phone or something like that. Hard part, I always like, and I talked about this earlier in the stream, when I'm designing these like Instagram images and stuff like that, I know for the Discovery tab, you want a square in the middle, even though the a standard size on your profile is this rectangle. So all your important stuff needs to be in a square in the middle, essentially. But like on your phone, it's not going to be this big. You know what I mean? It's going to be, until somebody brings it up big enough on their screen, taps it. If they're on like the discovery page, it's going to be pretty small. That's why I have this live big. I have twitch.tv. Like you can read it even at this small of a scale. Those are good. You can't read the coming soon part, but maybe might be enough interest now with the other things that are going on here that might pull some attention in. Just depends. Yeah, I think that works. Burn, if you're still here, I added more layers to my my big file. We're up to 72, I think, now. Oh, 73. We're up to 73 layers in this file. Look at all those beautiful layers. Yummy. Just for you, Vern. I call these my Vern layers. Because it drives you crazy. All good fun. Okay, so art and book stream, right? He's holding on at the two first books here. I think this works for what we were going for. This stands out a little bit off of that. I wonder if I should make it. So there's. That should go up there. This should go up here. Let's try that real quick. We did that, then I would probably definitely take off the No worries, Vern. Thank you for coming by. Thanks for lurking. I appreciate it. We know you're a hardworking girl. I'm a hardworking girl too sometimes. But not today. Let's maybe put... Kind of makes it look like a bow. Needs some work. There we go. Okay, shoes. Oh, that's not centered, but the bubbles. We got a little piece here, a little piece here. It's not centered by any means. That's more centered than it was before. I think I definitely like this one out in front of him. I don't know if I like this coming soon thing on top of that. I had something, so like the black and white of that stands out. You can definitely see that. Let's try. Dang, I was hoping you could be able to see that, but okay. Maybe we don't do the banner. I think we're getting there. So let's put this down at the bottom. Delete that. Let's put this here. I was hoping that was going to work better, but it did not. Let's get rid of the shadow for now. It just did not want to cooperate. Let's get rid of the curve for now. It's already bold. The brave and the bold. Now let's curve it. That did not work at all. Which means I'll have to do each individual line separately. It's interesting that it won't let you do, maybe if I do a space and then a return. Curve? No, it won't. It just won't do it. You have to do each individual one separately. Okay. Duplicate that. Bam. So now we can curve that. Let's go down to 60. Let's rotate that a little bit. Let's go 15 degrees. 15. Curve. That should be at 60s. We'll need the other one. $15, $15. I think it needs to be less than that. Let's go, or more, 17. $20. Well, we're getting closer. Still can't see it from this far away, but that's okay. Maybe it should be. Maybe it should be streaming soon. Hold on, just got a text message from Mrs. Tahoe. She needs me to send her something. We're still a little bit ways from our next ad break. Time's flying by right now. See, time flies when you're having fun. This is why I'm like, we may need an extra week to get a bunch of this promo stuff together. It just takes a hot minute. Where is... She's looking for lab results. All right. I think we need to change this a little bit tighter. Let's go to 80 right there. We can make this a little bit bigger again. We need to make the word streaming a little bit smaller. There we go. It just needed one more smaller. Need 19. Yeah, I think maybe streaming soon might be the better. Let's see. She's looking for... looking for results. Mr. Jerf. View. Please hold. Sending some information here. I am still here. Hopefully this is what they're looking for. But also AT&T wants me to buy stuff because it's back to school time. Yep, that was what they wanted. A little snapshot. Okay. Let's look at this as smaller. Can still read it there a little bit. Okay. You can definitely say tell that there's something there. I think that's better than coming soon. I like the streaming soon. I think it definitely points more towards that book 3 will be worked on stream kind of thing. Kind of a coming soon. We will be working on book 3 on stream. Okay, so I think that's gonna work-ish. Okay, so we have... You can see the time, you can see where, you can see this live. You can kind of see that it's about this. And then hopefully once you click into it, big enough for, yeah. We definitely have to make another graphic that actually explains what's coming. Yeah. Let's duplicate this up real quick. Let's get rid of all of this stuff. This is all related to stream. That. Just get rid of the stars for now. It's going to be. It's not going to be about Twitch. It's going to be about streaming. We'll leave that for now. No, it's going to need to be a little bit different. I have to decide, do we want to make a promo video? Just want to put some promo graphics together? Got to make some decisions here. I also have, once I get done with stream, I need to go to a bookstore here because I got one of my books accepted into a new library, so I need to go check and get some pictures for it so I can post about it at some point. That'll be after stream is done. Where is everybody? Okay. Ooh, got more points to redeem. Don't forget to redeem your bonus points. They seem to be popping pretty fast here today. Either that or I'm just finally paying attention to them. I think get rid of this for now. I do want to keep that. Let's get rid of that. Actually, no, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of... That one can be stretched all the way across. I want to make sure that our square stays correct. I definitely forgot about the adjustments. Reset adjustments. We're just putting some temporary stuff together at the moment. Let's see, No, it's fine. We can keep working on it here. It's not gonna hurt us. Question is we're gonna have to figure out how to promo this. I don't have any great ideas right now. Alright, so for the moment, let's pull this off of here so people can see the post stuff behind it. We'll put it back up there here in a little bit. For our book promo, what are we doing? So this is the part that I always run into where I struggle with is I can make the books, I can do all of this graphic stuff, but promoting the books and stuff like that, I do not have the knowledge for it. I'm not a very good promoter of things. of my own work. It'd probably be different. I'm assuming like Vern would know this because she actually has a dedicated job towards something like that, but promoting your own work is way harder than normal than promoting somebody else's work, because they typically have some kind of vision or setup that they want to have or to portray or something like that. So I know with this graphic, this one that we just put together here, the idea was basically just to update this, right, and get ready for book 3 to be worked on stream. So like promoting the stream for that. But we need to make something that is separate from that does something similar, gives more information. I think I want to give more information. I might have to make a reel for that. Yeah, that might be next week's reel. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. So that would be week 29. Okay, maybe that's what we need to do. So I've got a couple of things to work on. I've got so much stuff to share, which is so cool. I've got a coffee shop that has my book in it that people can go check out. I've got a new bookstore in town that has my book in it that people can go check out. Then I got to promote, I think we're getting ready to do streams for book 3 soon. Then I want to get that promoted as well. And we've got more conventions and events coming up too. So I got tons of stuff to talk about and to put out there. So we just have to peck at this little by little. So we are coming up on our second ad break. Really quick here. Probably about 10 seconds or so. Maybe more, because they usually give me a little bit, but we will be back working on more stuff after the ads are completed. So don't worry if you see the ads. We're going to pause during the ad break, and then once those are done, we will be back. So yeah, we will continue to do all of the things on stream and chatting with people. Yeah, I think I want to try to, my goal is to hopefully promote hard to get people to come by the stream in not next week but the week afterwards for book 3 stuff. I need to figure out a way to push on that super hard, because I would like to get more author people, kids book stuff into chat here, and so we can talk about more and different things on stream. So not that I don't love Sunny and Inverness in here giving me a hard time. Alright, we are in the ad break. Hello. Double check, make sure. Yep, ads are running on the iPad. We'll grab some more to drink and I'll be right back. I don't know if you guys know this, but I run on a liquid diet where I just drink liquids constantly. Not often is it water. Sometimes it is, but not often. Mostly it's juices and stuff like that. Some sodas here and there. Generally light sodas, not dark sodas, but that's about it. Oh, yeah, well, maybe lemonades, things like that. Can't really do caffeinated stuff. I don't drink coffee. That's also why I don't drink dark sodas. They used to kill me, so I can't do those. Don't drink those. They're tasty, but I can't do them. They don't do anything for me. I'm not like Mr. Alex. I can't just down Red Bulls and Monsters constantly. That would probably definitely kill me. I hate when people are too lazy to look for a pen, so they reach over and grab mine. I used to carry they had a mechanical pen that like it would pop out. It was like a small, like I would say half the size of a normal, but you'd press a button and it would extend out into a full pen. And I would carry that on me. So I would always have my own. I'm like, that's mine. There's one to your right. Yeah. But they want yours. Yours is special, Sonny. It was touched by you, so they just want to feel your power. So you have to explain, are you running the register, or are you kind of like bouncing back and forth between reg and $100 for a touch of my pen? I mean, yeah, there you go. I don't know if that's legal in the state that you live in. I know it's legal in the state that I live in. What an interesting place to come back to stream. Hello, stream. Sonny's at work and somebody just tried to steal his pen. He does not like that. That is his pen. That is not your pen. They are molesting my pen. No. Is it still going on? Is it still happening right now? Is this live? Are we live molesting? Fines will be pressed on them. That's funny. No, I got it back. Oh, thank God. So it wasn't a hostage situation. No, I mean, it tentatively was a hostage situation for a minute, but... I had to wash it and sanitize it. That's funny. Okay, so does that mean that your pen has a name? Do you name your pens? Is one of them named Jimothy? I just think that's funny. Jonathan? How about Jonathan? Jacoby? Greg? That's fair. Greg's a good name for a pen. Give me back my Greg. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Stop manhandling my Greg. Yeah. It just feels right? No, didn't pull all of it. Oh. Tiffany is my fancy pen. Oh. So male names for the pens that are like meh, and then female names for the pens you're like, ugh. That seems fair. weird song. Okay, so we know you get your little AI tube later in the year. Do you have a specific character that you want to put in there? Or do you have like a custom one that you're going to use? And then are you going to name it? Is it battery powered? Can you take it with you? I need to know the details. It's still up in the air. Gotcha. Because it's like an AI assistant style thing, right? Or you can just add AI assistants to it. It will have a battery, I'm fairly sure. Okay, so you can actually take it with you. That would be kind of interesting. Like I can see like taking that to a convention. Oh, that would be really cool. So like they've had, last convention I went to, a comic convention one, they actually had a streamer table set up, and they had a TV screen and a camera, and you could actually go up and interact with the VTube streamer live while at the convention, which was kind of cool. But if you could do the little tube thing, like if they made a bigger one of that and you just had that on a table that you can then interact with, that would be cool. But act like the Sunday. Yeah. I was just even thinking like, even if you had it like hooked to your backpack or something like that and you were walking around the convention, it was like talking to you or like talking to people around and stuff like that. That would be kind of interesting. Okay, so we want to take these two. We want to add them to the buttons folder. Move to buttons, because that is his folder. Don't think that one. I think it was this one. This is the one we have on the other page. No, I think there would be some cool stuff for that. Some little mobile setups would be fun. Yeah, I think next week's post is going to be this, but I think all the individual frames are going to be like, have you been interested in how books are made? You want to watch the illustrations? Come by the stream. I think that would be a better setup. I think got those. Might change those around a little bit. Always got to like prototype out some ideas first and then come back. That one was secrets, author day, some legend stickers. Here is the Twitch one. Let's make a copy of this one. Make a copy because I don't want it to move. Yeah, grab some of this stuff. Let's grab these two. Okay. Let's see what else we have on this page. Stuff. this was all from the live, or from the Twitch. Yeah, the work on the stream. Let's see. Right, we talked about the pet and the furry friend. I kind of did this on this page. Okay. I think we have an idea. Oh, that's right. I just made a faux version of the stream. Okay, wait. We're on the right screen. Didn't even look. Ads are off. We're good. Don't forget to claim your extra buttons today. Treasure buttons, as they're called in stream. Okay. Okay, yeah. I think this is going to be promo. Try to decide whether or not I want to make this weekly post, and then if there's a way I could cut it down or re-edit it to make it a promo that doesn't have this stuff at the beginning. I mean, it works fine as a like that, but yeah, I'll have to ponder that a little bit. And I think the promo video like this would be smarter than trying to do individual graphics. Like this works for promoting the streams, just a simple post when I'm ready to start doing the streams for it. But like 50-50. I need a team, is what I need. I need a team to just help me put all this together and figure it out. Let's see. I'm also waiting on... We have so much stuff up in the air at the moment. Still tentative. Okay, got my contract in. Okay. I got the ADHDs right now where I'm bouncing around to a bunch of different things. So I'm like, oh, I gotta go look at this and make sure this is up to date. And oh shoot, I am working on this, and then bouncing back and forth between all these ideas. Trying to do too many things at one time. It also is like, it's interesting doing these streams and doing these creative things online, because like I don't want dead space or dead air for certain things. If I'm like in the middle of a design or something like that, and I'm like really cranking on it kind of thing, like I can't help part of that. But you guys will see the progress kind of things. But if I'm like right now I'm stuck on making some decisions about like ideas and like I don't have wording figured out. I could probably just scrape together some wording to try to fill in some of this. Like this one, I knew I wanted to keep these similar. Like most of the design was already there. I just needed to add this streaming soon number 3 idea. But sometimes I get stuck on these and I have to go do like something else, either a random other project or sometimes I'll even just sit down and watch like episodes of anime and stuff like that, and then I'll be like, oh shit, and then I'll come up with a brilliant idea, and I'll be like in the middle of a episode, I'll have to pause it and come up and bang away at the keyboard for a little bit, and then when that idea it gets hot and fresh in the brains. Let's see. We did also make a little bit of a change here on our Illustrator format as well. We'll talk about that for a few minutes. So last couple streams, we moved some of our things around. We move our layers tab over to this right next to everything, so Vern can see all of our layers, all the layers that drive her crazy, which I love. But then I added these tabs over on the left-hand side. Appearance, character, this retype tool and stuff like that, just to push it over, and then that centers our design work area a little bit better here in the middle. So I'm hoping we'll run a sample real quick and see. Yeah, so this will be the sizes of our pages and stuff that we work on stream. So I think that I'm looking at what you guys are seeing here on OBS. I think that should be pretty good. Like you'll be able to see the layer structures here, colors and things are there. Any type of type tool stuff will be available over here as well. So my little character doesn't interrupt anything, being down the bottom left. The design could be, I could swap. That would definitely be centered there. Maybe that might be better. Just leave layers and this stuff over here that we typically don't need a whole bunch of room for, but now our pages and design stuff is closer to the middle. It may make me move over a little bit too and put my face right in the microphone. And then I'll be nice and loud. Yeah, I think that will work better. Yeah, we'll try it out for now and see how it goes. See, I'm just stretching to figure out, let my brain give it a chance to do something else here. The other idea, I was thinking about doing some other animation stuff. I want to build some new transitions to go onto the stream as well. As much as I like this one that goes, the little red ones, they're okay. That's one I found online that I have been using for years. I think we're just about time for a new one, an actual custom one for myself. I know I built a custom one for Dungeon Protocols plan night streams, our gaming streams and stuff like that. I know how to build those. And that's run through Adobe After Effects. So I definitely need to get into doing that too and change it up. But so far the stream has been fairly reliable. So maybe it's not needed per se. Just trying to figure out other things to do and improve the visuals and visibility of the stream as well. Like I said, when we started the stream, we actually went through and looked at some of the new stuff that I've got set up for our 500 Little Things podcast. Some new animations and new video starts and exits, so those are important to have and do. So wanted to get that looking a little more snazzy. Okay, so I don't think we need this anymore. Okay, get rid of that. Yeah, let's download this. Let's do it as a PDF print because this is going to be better quality. We don't want all the pages. We just want page 2. Yeah, because we already have page 1. Done. Okay, let's download that as a PDF real quick. Yeah, because we didn't change anything there. This is the only one we changed and added new stuff to. Okay. That's interesting. It's a phone call, but it's not. I'm gonna have to answer this. Hold on, I'll be right back. Phone did not pick up the spam, and it was for sure spam. God damn it. Keep getting this one being like, hello, Ashley here. Are you doing all right? And I'm like, it's very obviously not a real person. So, like, it's weird. The scams are getting worse. Okay, so we downloaded that as a PDF. Open that up. I'm going to export that out as a PNG. Save that. Close that. Okay, so I think we're gonna compare and contrast. Okay, so let's download this again. Not number 1. It's a PNG. So I want to show you guys the difference from what I've noticed with these. Okay, that's going to go to downloads. Okay, let's add a new folder here. Let's go ahead and pull we're gonna look at these two and see and tell the difference. Definitely tell they're big. This one's bigger for sure, the way I saved this one out. Go look. Okay, see how we can see how blurry this is? This is just a standard PNG drop from Canva here, and this is the PNG drop that I saved from a PDF. Much better. Let's do this right. Let's really compare this. This one on top of this one. You can definitely see that there's still a little blurriness here, but as far as like crispness compared to that one, it's definitely better. You can, oh yeah, I can definitely see it in the words. Stream, definitely blurry. Okay, so seems to be the way to go. If you missed that on stream, if you take, we'll even compare them at the same aspect ratio, same size. Yeah, definitely, you can definitely see the difference here. Not only is the black's better, but it's way more crisp and clean comparatively. We'll go even closer. That is as close as we can get, but yeah, it definitely makes a big difference. We stack these on top of each other. We'll do this and compare them really, really well here. Yeah, you can definitely tell where that split is. Oh yeah, way cleaner. Colors are better. Oh yeah, even like the mouth there is better. Okay, so our little trick works. It does work. When you export a graphic from Canva, do it as a PDF. This. Share it as a PDF print. And then once you have that PDF print on your desktop or wherever you have it, then put that into, or convert that into a PNG. You'll get much better quality out of it, for sure. Okay, that works good. So we know that's nice and good. I'm trying to look to see what else we've got. We're not quite ready to show any of that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think we're just kind of putzing around right now, trying to figure out what ideas might strike here. I do have, ooh, you know, I wonder if they're still in here or not. I think I might have deleted them already. Uploads. Yeah, I did, unfortunately. Dun-dun-dun. Let's see. Where is, there it is. There's trash. Design, images. We can talk about some of the stuff we worked on last week. So from our video that I put up this week, my post, we worked on some, let's Let's go ahead and restore some of these. Restore. This is the nice thing about Canvas. They always store all of your images and stuff like that. Restore, so you can save everything. Go. I might have to do that on Fridays, just do like a little review of what the weekly post was. Okay, so I'm gonna close these, then reopen this. Let's reopen this one too. Add page. Okay, here we go. So this week we worked with some shrink plastic is what we did. Me and Mrs. Tahoe wanted to create some I don't know if you've ever been to a convention or even seen them online. They do like acrylic character printouts and stuff like that. You can turn them into like keychains or all kinds of different things, and we've always thought that those were kind of cool, and I have a couple of them here at my house that I've purchased, but we're like, that would be cool. We could probably do some of our characters on them if we really wanted to, or figure out some way. But most of like the companies online, there's none really based in the United States. So most of them are based out of China, and you have to order a pretty good amount of them if you want to like sell them or have them. You can't buy like 10 or 5 or even a couple. You usually have to buy 50, 100. Those are their like standard amounts that you have to be able to purchase for their shipping and stuff. So we're like, well, what's the easiest way that we could like test this out just to see if it would even work, or try it, or make our own for a little bit and see if they sell. And then if they do really well, then we can always order, big quantities of them and something like that. So we found printable shrink sheets that you can use your printer to print out designs on. So came up with if you've been at the stream, we worked on this live at one point on the stream. But this was our sheet that we designed, because I wanted to see like if we have a little bit bigger characters, a little bit different weird size, smaller guys with weird little shapes or cutouts and stuff like that. What limitations as far as like shape sizes, and then a scale down here for color telling us, these are all desaturated, these are full color. Once they shrink, what does it do to the colors, right? So set up all that so that we could try out our shrink sheets. Got our sheet printed out here, and then we had to cut them all out. So because this is a plastic sheet, it doesn't cut like paper. It kind of cuts like fragile eggshell a little bit. So you can see I'm kind of like rounding some of these corners up. You can do it, you just have to be careful with it. It will like fracture and break or split. So it's definitely, you have to be gentle enough with it when you're cutting, that you're not causing jagged edges or breaks or anything, and just go slow and have nice sharp scissors for sure. Figure that out pretty quick. I also figured out, based off of our sheet here that we had, I put too many on this sheet. So like you can see I'm cutting around here, but I don't really have much space to punch a hole in the top of it. So, I mean, I did end up having a little space here to punch a circle see. I'll just show a little example here. There was enough of a room to punch a circle here, but I definitely wanted like to have a little more, and I forgot to give myself more room for that. So like my circles were pretty close to the top of the head of the characters and stuff like that. So definitely something I want to change for the next round when we do this, is not have so many characters on the page. Give them a little bit more room for cutouts and stuff like that. But once we got done with cutting them out, then you throw them into the oven. And they shrink down to like, I think it said 20% of the size. Yeah, they're right there. It shrinks to 20% of its original size, becomes 5 times thicker. So they get smaller and thicker when you throw them in the oven and shrink them down. So you can see we just have 3 of them in the oven right now with the heat on. So they curl up on each other, and then as the heat gets closer to the center of the heat shrink, it flattens out a little bit. So that's when you know you're ready to take them out. You don't want to leave them in there too long, otherwise they start to burn. But we did not have that happen this time, but I did make sure to get them out before they went crazy. And so after that, you take them out, and then I just had an old tin that I wrapped it with parchment paper, and I took the sheet out of the oven, put it down, and then put the tin on top of it, on top of each of the shrinks, to push it down just a little bit to give it that extra little flatness. So the cookie sheet was warm, and then pushing down on top of it made them nice and flat, which was nice. So then the final result of what that looks like, they look kind of like this. So they went from being super saturated, like these guys, to being not so saturated when they shrink down to their smaller size. You can definitely see like these two right here. That's what they shrink down to. And you can see a little bit of their thickness here, not too much, but I was actually surprised at how small they actually get. So here's the sheet, here's the comparison, and I'll talk about some of the things we did to them, like with the earrings and stuff like that, but you can see like they went from pretty big. I think these were like 2.5 by 2.5 inch characters down to almost 1 inch. So they go pretty small. Like they're no joke that they shrink. But you can see like our little bees definitely went really small. These guys shrink really a lot. I think it also depends on how much is around the outside of like the characters. So like these guys shrink. I feel like they shrink more than even the bees shrink, because they have more material around them. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but they definitely do. But yeah, you can definitely see like they have a little bit of depth to them. Good amount, maybe a good 1/16 of an inch. So they go from like paper thin, and they do poof up to whatever that sheet says, like 5 times the height or the size. So here's a couple more. Comparison wise, here's me. You can definitely see this is my thumb. They get pretty tiny, and they're pretty speckled because they're kind of rough. That's how when you print on them, they need to be rough so that the ink sticks to them. But I think if we're going to do more of these, we'll definitely get the UV resin. Because I watched a bunch of videos that were like, yeah, you put UV resin on it to smooth it out, make it look nice and pretty. So I was like, okay, yeah, definitely, this is definitely pretty rough. So it needs something to finish it off for sure. But yeah, you can see them all sitting on the table here. So the other ones that we made, here's a comparison. So I cut these little spirit ones out, and we had just enough room to put little earring backs on them to make them into earrings, which we also did with the bees too, because we thought the two bees worked pretty good for that. So definitely lots of opportunity to make a bunch of different stuff with the shrink plastic. I think I definitely like the feel of it. They feel like little tokens, right? I almost printed out a couple of the treasure buttons and put those out there, but I was like, wait, I have a whole pack of real buttons. I don't need to make fake treasure ones too. Like, it didn't make any sense for me. Unless I was going to put the name of Stitch Tales or something like that, but otherwise, the details all held pretty good. Even the wordings for Buttons' name here, held super well. Actually, let's go to this picture, much better picture. So it definitely works. It definitely looks good. But yeah, that's what our experiments were this week, was cutting out the shrink plastic and then getting them turned into little mini, almost look like guitar picks, essentially. Where we're going to use them for stuff, not 100% sure, but even just being able to make little earrings and stuff like that, or keychain stuff, definitely a thing that can be done for sure. Not too hard of a process. You can do it in your own standard oven. A lot of people do it in not an air fryer, because the air fryer moves the air. They have countertop toasters. That's what it is. Not the toaster you put the toast in from the top, but the one with the a flop down door that you can slide stuff in. It looks like a mini oven. Is essentially what it is, but it's a toaster oven. That's what they're called, toaster ovens. But yeah, shrink them down, turn them into little things. That was what we had done this week, and that's what's on our post here. A little video basically breaks down a simplified version of the same thing, what we did this week as far as that. It'll cycle back around, but you know what? I'm just going to leave those photos in there for now. Might end up talking about them before, but yeah, you can see the little keychains from Pigeon Craft here that they make. Super cool. And I know those are hydro cut and stuff like that. They're printed onto the acrylic and then cut with high pressure water. So what we're doing is a very DIY version of that, but gotta start somewhere. I think if I was going to do this again though for my next test, I would give more space, but I would make the characters and stuff bigger to see if I can have a little bit bigger, because these guys are super tiny. I shrank them way too far. Or I wouldn't say too far, but definitely shrank them down pretty far. Yeah, I want to see if I can make some bigger, definitely some bigger ones for sure. But yeah, that's what we were working on this week. Okay, let's see, where are we at? Okay, we're almost done for the day here, which is good. So let's see, what can we wrap up here? Let's talk about, you know what I want to do? let's go back here again. Let's add a new image. One that already exists. Is it this one? I think this one. It is this one. Hey, look at that. We're gonna put this up on screen. I think I'm gonna go grab. I'm gonna go grab the second one too. Hold. Please hold. What's the name of the bucket? In water. Danger in water. Ooh, I gotta figure out how to search this. If I can tell people how to search it. Yeah, you should be able to just danger in water and then her name. Okay, grab that. Let's pull that in real quick. We're gonna pull both of them up so you guys you can see both sides of the cover and the back. Bam. There we go. That is not a good image that I pulled. Why is that so bad? Okay, so... Oh, that's the image that she uploaded. Okay, no, we're good. It's just fuzzy like that. So this is the book we are promoting. Thought I would bring that up again real quick. Go check it out. You can definitely read the back here, hopefully on stream now. I would read it for you on stream, but I am not very good at reading, hence why I'm writing children's books and not novels. I do better with basic things. If you've seen my pages, you definitely know. Mine is a beginner's book for getting you into manga, essentially is what it is. Yeah, that's what we got. Let's head back over here. Little promotion. Trying to do our part here. We'll even put it back up over here on the right hand side so people can keep checking it out. If you are seeing this on YouTube later or even watching the stream later, definitely go check out the book. I put in a search as Danger in Water and then the author's name, and it came up. So I could definitely look for this image for the title or for the listing. Let's see, somebody. Yeah, my daughter's just down the street. But yeah, let's go. Let's look at our stuff for the week. All right, here we go. Here is our stream schedule for the week. Zoom in a little bit here. Okay, so today is Friday, so today is our last day for our art streams, our art and book streams. That I just updated. So next week I will be back by myself on Monday for another art and book stream. Probably keep working on getting the promotional stuff up, trying to I got to start posting more stuff onto socials to get people in and around to come check out the stuff. So, but if you are interested, we also have a live podcast that me and Mrs. Tahoe do on Sunday evenings. Let's see if we can grab it quick. Where did that put me? I don't know. Okay, there we go. Here it is, 500 Little Things. Little podcast with me and Mrs. Tahoe, also known as Dreamer. And we just talk about life and all kinds of different things that are going on. Kind of our transition between being parents and our kids growing up and being adults themselves and stuff like that. Trying our best to get ahead of the curve without being blindsided by the changes that are coming. Trying to figure out things, trying to make space for each other in a different way now. So that's why the title, Learning to Make Space for Us, one podcast at a time. I know Sunny had come up with some really good ideas last time on, little graphics that we should put in with a countdown of our 500 things down to whatever the episode. Still trying to figure that out, but trying to figure out if that's a thing that we can do or not. It's in my head. It's there, Sunny. It's not going away. I remember. I'll remember forever. But that'll be Sundays from 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific time. So if you are Eastern, or if you're Central or Eastern, that's going to be later for you. Way later for some of you. But yeah, that's when we do it. We also post the video up on YouTube afterwards as well. So if you can't come and watch it or come and be in chat for the live event, you can always watch it again on YouTube later at your own leisure. What was the homework again? Good question. Let me double check. I believe it has to do with pets. Oh no. Okay, we're still good. Ooh, Discord was doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Make sure, yep, that's still working. Still set to LC. Okay. Let's see, what is... do you have a pet? If so, name and what kind? That is our homework, is talking about pets. Yeah, I think we're talking about pets we've had, pets that have been around in our lives for a long time. If you have pets now, what the difference is between pets that you had as a child compared to pets you have now as an adult. Stuff like that. I think that's kind of where we're going with our next episode for sure. Wow, I think I'm about to go 3 years without a pet now. Wow. Were like pets a big thing back when you were a kid? When you were younger? I don't think we've had pets in my house for a long time. When I was a kid, I had dogs early on. We didn't do cats until later, till I got older. But yeah, that's what our episode's going to be about. I had pets for a bit, but I've always had to fight to have a pet. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a lot. It's a lot to deal with, and it's like having a kid. It really is. Gotta love and take care of them. It's a big responsibility. Let's see. I was gonna put something up there, but I'm too slow. Who's that first page? Oh, there it is. I'll put this up. Yeah, see? Adopting a pet is a big responsibility. I have always advocated to bring them in, but to no avail. They would always have to stay outdoors. Yeah. That's a hard one. My parents they have an indoor cat, but they let the cat outside. They have for years. And if something happens to the cat, especially where we used to live, where there are coyotes and stuff like that were very prevalent, it was just part of the natural part of all of that, so. But adopting animals is a big responsibility. It's literally the first page of my first book. Everybody does it just a little bit different. Just depends. But yeah, that is our topic for Sunday on our 500 Little Things podcast. I know Mrs. Taw has a bunch of stuff. I wouldn't say a bunch of stuff planned out for it, but she definitely has some story. We've got some stories to tell, and some stuff to talk about. Pets. Good stories, some hard stories. But yeah. Felt that was a good one, especially with our furry friend Sora, and Patch, who are our current friends in the house. I think Mrs. Tahoe is trying to get me to cry on stream. I think that's her goal, is why she's doing the pets. She's trying to see if she can pull on my emotional heartstrings enough to make me cry. I think that's what she's trying to do. Cause she cried on stream last week? Last Sunday? Yeah, she cried on stream last Sunday. Alright, stream, we're coming up on our third and final ad break here very, very shortly. But we will be back after that for our wrap-up. Yes, she did cry on stream. There were some heartfelt moments from some family that was in the stream, so. Alright, we are in the ad break. At least it says it's an ad break. Up there it goes. Yep, because we were talking about community and let's see, I think it's Gasparella is her name on Twitch. That's Katie, that's Dreamer's cousin. So, and she said some very sweet stuff, and it got to Dreamer a little bit, and she was feeling the thing. So it was good cries, but it was cries nonetheless. So. But we'll see. We'll see if she gets me or not. I'm pretty cold and dead on the inside, so I don't think she's not gonna break me. I won't let her. I'm working through closing and staying at their restaurant during the break. I'm trying to get off a little early tonight because I'm up for a promotion in my org. Ooh. I was recommended for it last night and it was approved. That's nice. Look at you being all kind of space piratey and stuff. Shit. I'm zooming up the ladder. That's crazy. That game is just crazy what you can do in that. It's like live Dungeons and Dragons or LARPing just constantly. Like if you wanted to stay in it all the time, you could definitely stay in it all the time. You'll have clips you have to share? Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to see the clips. Alright, let's double check. Yep, our ads are back. We're back from the ads. We can get rid of that for now. Okay, let's see. Yep, we're back on the stream. Alright. Let's see. We've got Ghost Guide to thank, we've got Inverness to thank, and we've got Sunny to thank for coming by and hanging out on stream for a little bit and lurking and stuff like that. I appreciate y'all's. Thank you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to. I've been kind of hesitant about maybe doing the book stuff on stream. Especially, I asked some people and they're like maybe not, and I think I'm just I think I'm gonna go for it and see how it goes. And hopefully that it's going to be a good one. Like I've got a good plan for the story. I don't really have a thorough idea. I have some idea of what the illustrations are going to look like in my head, but definitely nothing down on paper totally. But I'm excited. It'll be fun. We've got next week. We've got Monday, Wednesday, Friday to work on a few other things while we're waiting for school to start, and then once the kids are back running around, then we'll be able to do those book streams. So that is the plan at the moment. But thank you all for coming by and hanging out with me. We'll be back for our podcast on Sunday, and then Monday for some more stuff. So more art and book stream. So hopefully you have a good weekend and a good Friday. Try to finish up your days if you're close to getting done, or if you're halfway through it like I am, since it's only 12 here. Yeah, hope you have a good Friday and a good weekend, and then we'll see you next week. All right, bye.